Hey guys, it's Amy with Work Hard Eat Kind, and today I'm going to bring you through one of my recipe experimentations. I actually was talking to one of my friends yesterday, and we were talking about different foods, and I was kind of like, how do you make a quiche? Because I was thinking about tofu eggs. I was telling him about I love tofu eggs. It's the video where I did Grumpy Kitchen, and I absolutely fell in love. It's one of my favorite recipes. And I got to thinking about this, and I'm going to try to use silken tofu and a few other normal things. We're going to put some broccoli in it. I have some sweet potatoes ready to go. We're going to do onions, broccoli, sweet potatoes, garlic. Already done some of these ahead of time because I was messing around with trying to stream it live. So I hope you guys will come with me and we'll share this recipe together. We started off with a preheated oven at 375 degrees, and I put a little metal collar around the outside of the pie so that it could pre-bake at 375 degrees. I'm going to take this off now. It was in there for 15 minutes, and honestly, this is a gluten-free crust. It's looking a little crumbly around the edges. Hopefully, it'll stay together. And then, on over here, I have some diced sweet potatoes, some olive oil. I'm going to put some salt and pepper on there. I actually got some new salt and pepper. Just refilled this. And then I got this. I wanted pink salt, but I couldn't find it. Then, if I can make enough noise, I took some silken tofu. I added a little bit of turmeric. I'm actually out, so I barely got enough to turn it yellow. But what I did is, first it crumbled, and then I was able to stir it and get a pretty creamy consistency. You can see it's a little lumpy, but usually eggs are a little lumpy, so I think that'll be okay. I'm actually kind of excited about this. We're also going to put some broccoli, some onions, and of course plenty of garlic. Okay, I have seasoned this with salt, pepper, garlic, and I've added some frozen broccoli into it. I'm just simply trying to bulk up the mixture, essentially, with lots of vegetables, lots of nutrient density. Oh, I'm going to add some nutritional yeast too, probably a couple tablespoons to give that cheesy flavor. And then we're going to cut up the onion and get them sauteing next. If you don't know what nutritional yeast is, simply what it is, it's a special, it's let's see, it says that it's an inactive dry yeast, and it has several different vitamins that are good for you, like niacin and B6 and B2, riboflavin and thiamine and folic acid and B12. All things, like especially B12 is a little harder to find in a vegan diet. I'm just going to add a couple tablespoons. Why not? One more. It'll also help turn the mixture yellow. Because, you know, eggs, quiche is supposed to be yellow. Or is it going to turn brown? Yeah, it did not help it turn it yellow. Well, daggone. Daggone. This is what happens when you experiment. See, it's a little slightly tinged of yellow, but not fully. Next, we're going to work on our onion. I bought some huge onions this week, so I'm actually going to only use half of this ginormous onion. But, you know, we like onions. Onions is one of my favorite foods, so I'm not going to be worried about it. And we're just going to take the outside off of the onion. Okay. Now I'm going to bring you in. Okay. Okay. Cut off the ends. And I'm going to cut them into thin slices. This is not how the pros do it, but this is how I've been doing it, and it keeps me safe. Trust me, I have the scars to prove that I have not done this wisely in the past. And we're just going to dice it. We're not going to worry about mincing it. a small bowl for the onions. And we will get ready to throw them in a hot pan and saute them with some olive oil. Now, what I've done, that's still there. I have some hot oil. Now, I will let you know that when olive oil is hot enough to be able to be ready, it should be pretty hot. You shouldn't be able to hold your hand over it. And the viscosity of the oil actually changes. See how much more liquidy this is? The olive oil I use is actually like really thick, so this is probably about ready to go. See, if it sizzles, it's good. If it doesn't sizzle, well, you need to get that stuff out of there. I've just been doing this long enough, I pretty much knew. And actually, I think that this pie crust is going to be too small, so I'm actually letting my oven cool down a little bit, letting this defrost, and I'm going to actually do another one, just to see. And what we're going to do is we're going to add some salt and some pepper. Our sweet potatoes are over here. You can see that they're slightly blackened, soft, delicious. And we'll continue on in just a minute. Okay, now that the sweet potatoes are done, the onions are done, we're going to add them. Let's see. Oh, there are actually people watching. Hello. Sorry if I missed you. Sorry, I'm live streaming as I'm trying to do this video. All in a part of experimenting. I'm going to add these onions. I'm trying not to get all the oil in it because I really don't want it to turn out oily. And I switched to a spatula to incorporate this because I didn't want the whisk to destroy all of the ingredients. So we're basically turning it into itself. And this is going to incorporate that mixture all the way through. You can see I've got one pie crust here. I'm waiting a few more minutes for the next one. You just want to get it all over it, and I'm hoping this will set. That's a big key to this experiment being successful, is this silken tofu mixture actually setting around all the vegetables. While we're waiting on the other pie to finish pre-cooking, I'm going to go ahead and start filling this one. I don't know if it's going to have the kind of egg-like consistency a quiche is normally. You know, quiches are normally thick. Then again, I've only eaten like one quiche in my entire life. Trying not to break this crust. This gluten-free crust, you can see it's cracked really bad on the sides. So I don't want to overfill this. And since I'm not really able to, since I'm experimenting, guys, and I'm just walking you through the experiment, I'm going to write the actual recipe, the finished recipe, on the blog. I will leave a link to that in the comment section, or in the description box below. I mean, this actually could turn out really good. I'm excited about this. I'm going to add a little salt. Probably way too much pepper, but you guys do you. Love pepper. And there we go. It's now ready to go in the oven as soon as the other one. As it usually happens in my case, my other camera died. So we're going to do the rest of this recipe video with my phone. I hope you guys don't mind. Usually the audio's a little better with this. Don't know why. But what I've done is I've taken and I have put them in the oven. I'm not sure you can see this since it's so dark. They are both in the oven at 375, and we're going to do that for 20 minutes. We'll check it out as soon as it's done. If I can talk right. It is done. But we're going to leave it on just in case. Let me see. Go switch hands. Stay back. Oh yeah. Oh, they're done. Put them in there for 20 minutes. It looks like I definitely shouldn't have done it any longer than 20 minutes. But I like my crust nice and done. That's just my opinion. If you like it a little less done, then you need to maybe do 15 minutes. We're going to let them set for a few minutes just to make sure that they're good and done. And then we'll check them out. As you can see, it is now done. It's absolutely, it looks beautiful. What do you guys think?
Good. It's good.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to give it a try. It's really creamy. It doesn't have that thick, eggy consistency, but it's actually really good. The crust is really good. Even though it's really flaky. It's really flaky. Well, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me and experimenting with me in the kitchen. I wanted this to be a little more relaxed style. I just want to kind of show you guys how I go through the thought process of making something like this. I'm going to link the recipe that I create for this down in the description box below. I want to thank you again for hanging out with me, and I want to encourage you to get in your kitchen and experiment. And don't forget to work hard and eat kind. We'll see you next time.